Have you ever wondered how a bouncer with dreams of acting transformed into one of the world's most recognizable action stars? Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary life of Vin Diesel, a man who fought against the odds, overcame countless challenges, and became a global icon. From his early struggles on the streets of New York to becoming the face of billion-dollar franchises, this is the untold story of Vin Diesel. Get ready, because his journey is more intense and inspiring than any action movie you've ever seen. Vin Diesel was born as Mark Sinclair on July 18, 1967, in Alameda County, California. He has a fraternal twin brother named Paul Vincent. Growing up without knowing his biological father, Diesel was raised by his mother, Dolores Charlene, who worked as an astrologer and psychologist. Vin's mixed heritage has always been a subject of intrigue, and even Diesel himself has been candid about not knowing his full ethnic background. This ambiguity became one of the defining aspects of his identity, and it would later play a crucial role in his career. When Vin was very young, his family relocated to New York City, where they faced the challenges of a tough urban environment. He was raised in a predominantly artistic household, thanks to his stepfather, Irving H. Vincent, who was an acting instructor and theater manager. Irving introduced young Vin to the world of theater, and this early exposure became the spark that ignited his passion for acting. Growing up in the heart of New York City, Vin was surrounded by a vibrant mix of cultures, and the city's diversity left a lasting impact on him. But life in the city wasn't easy. He had to navigate the harsh realities of urban life, where you either toughened up or got swallowed by the streets. Vin Diesel's acting journey began unexpectedly when he was just 7 years old. It all started with a mischievous act. He, his brother, and a few friends snuck into a theater with plans to cause trouble. But instead of getting punished, the artistic director handed them scripts and gave them roles in an upcoming play. This unique twist of fate not only kept Vin out of trouble, but also introduced him to the world of acting. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of a lifelong passion, and Vin continued to perform in local theater productions, gaining valuable experience as a young actor. During his teenage years, Diesel's love for acting grew stronger. He spent countless hours honing his craft, performing in various plays, and learning everything he could about the art of storytelling. But while he was passionate about acting, he knew that breaking into Hollywood wasn't going to be easy. As Vin entered adulthood, he had to find a way to make ends meet. He took on several odd jobs, but it was his role as a nightclub bouncer that would significantly shape his future. Working in New York City's nightclubs, Diesel developed a tough, no-nonsense attitude, often finding himself in the middle of confrontations and altercations. It was during this time that he adopted the name Vin Diesel, Vin being a shortened version of his stepfather's surname, Vincent, and Diesel, a nickname given to him by his friends because of his boundless energy. Despite working long hours, Diesel never let go of his dream of becoming an actor. He auditioned for numerous roles, but was constantly rejected. Hollywood didn't know what to make of him. He wasn't white enough, nor was he black enough, and this left him in a frustrating gray area. But instead of letting the rejections break him, Diesel took them as fuel to prove everyone wrong. Tired of waiting for opportunities, Vin Diesel decided to create his own. In 1995, he wrote, directed, produced, and starred in a short film called Multifacial. The film was semi-autobiographical, exploring the struggles of a multiracial actor facing rejection because he didn't fit into society's predefined categories. Diesel poured his heart into the project, and it resonated with the pain and frustration he had experienced throughout his career. Multifacial was made on a shoestring budget of just $3,000 and was shot over the course of 3 days. Despite its humble production, the film was a masterpiece, showcasing Diesel's raw talent and his ability to convey deep emotions. When Multifacial was accepted into the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, it caught the attention of industry insiders and, more importantly, legendary director Steven Spielberg. Spielberg was so moved by Multifacial that he wrote a role specifically for Vin Diesel in his 1998 World War II epic, Saving Private Ryan. Diesel played Private Adrian Caparzo, one of the soldiers in Tom Hanks' squad. Although his screen time was limited, his performance left a significant impact. This was Diesel's first major Hollywood role, and it proved to be a game changer. Despite the breakthrough, Diesel didn't become an overnight sensation. He continued to face challenges, but refused to give up. In 2001, Diesel landed the role that would change his life forever: Dominic Toretto in The Fast and the Furious. The film, which was originally expected to be a modest success, turned into a cultural phenomenon, and Diesel became the face of a new generation of action heroes. What's interesting is that Diesel was initially reluctant to take on the role, as he didn't want to be typecast as just another action star. However, he recognized the potential for growth and the opportunity to create a complex, multi-dimensional character. After the success of The Fast and the Furious, Diesel found himself at a crossroads. He turned down a $20 million offer to star in the sequel, opting instead to explore other genres and projects. This decision was risky, and not all of his ventures were successful. Films like The Chronicles of Riddick didn't perform as expected, and Diesel faced criticism for some of his career choices. But instead of backing down, he doubled down on his efforts. In 2009, Diesel returned to the Fast and Furious franchise, and the rest, as they say, is history. The series became one of the highest-grossing franchises of all time, with Diesel playing a pivotal role both in front of and behind the camera. One of the most heartbreaking moments in Vin Diesel's life was the sudden death of his dear friend and co-star, Paul Walker, in 2013. Walker's death was devastating for Diesel, who referred to him as a brother. Completing Furious 7 was an emotional journey for Diesel, but he pushed through, honoring Paul's memory with a touching tribute that resonated with fans around the world. This experience deepened Diesel's commitment to family, a theme that has always been central to the Fast and Furious franchise. Beyond acting, Diesel is also a successful producer and entrepreneur. He founded his own production company, One Race Films, allowing him to take creative control over his projects. He has also shown his versatility by voicing Groot in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. It's fascinating how Diesel transformed 3 simple words, "I am Groot," into a beloved character with depth and emotion. Vin Diesel is not just a Hollywood superstar. He's also a devoted father. He has 3 children with his longtime partner, Paloma Jimenez, and often speaks about how becoming a father changed his perspective on life. Diesel is deeply protective of his family's privacy, showing that despite his fame, he remains grounded and committed to those who matter most. Vin Diesel's journey is a testament to resilience, determination, and the power of believing in oneself. He continues to work on exciting projects, including new installments in the Fast and Furious franchise and other ventures that push the boundaries of storytelling and action. If Vin Diesel's journey has inspired you, don't miss out on more amazing stories like this. Subscribe to our channel, Ankle Prince, and join us as we explore the lives of the most fascinating figures in entertainment. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.